welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about my most recent trip to Jordan. But before we get into it, I'm just going to say sorry about my voice. I'm a bit choked. I don't know what it is. Don't know if I'm a bit run down, if it's changed the weather or hay fever or what. I'm just a wee bit choked up. So I sound a little bit different. So that's all that is. I'm just gonna clarify. So anyway, it's going to be about my most recent trip to Jordan. So me and my partner went to Jordan in February, and we flew from Frankfurt Airport on Sunday the 13th of February, and we arrived back on Sunday the 20th of February. So we've done the full week in Jordan, a full week tour. So before even travelling to Jordan, there was a few things that we needed to do because all the travel restrictions were still in place due to COVID. So we had to get a PCR test before we could get on the flight. So we got that like 2 days before the flight to get the results in time. We also had to book a PCR test for landing in Amman airport. So you had to do a PCR test before you flew and as soon as you arrived. And we had to fill out a passenger locator form for Jordan as well. And you also had to show proof of vaccination. So it was quite hectic before we went, making sure, well, obviously that was a couple of COVID tests we had to do. Like, I know it was only a few days apart, but we're like, oh, my days, like, please, nothing happen here. So, yeah, but we filled out everything okay. We had all the right documents. Both our tests were negative. Both times. So everything was fine. Also, depending obviously where you're from, you have to have a visa to travel in Jordan as well. I can't give any detail about the visa process. You can, for a lot of places, it tells you on the government website if you can get it when you just arrive in the country, which is what we done. But the tour company who we booked through, they had somebody come and meet us in the airport and sort all that out for us. So they met us before we even came through security. We got through security with them, so they had all the stuff and took us to our hotel for the night. So sorry, I can't help with that. So we got picked up, got all our luggage and everything okay, and we got taken to our first hotel for the night, which was called the Corp Hotel, which is in Amman. And it was a really nice hotel. We had breakfast and I would say tea. Your evening meal, some people call it dinner, was also included. So it was a really nice hotel. It was in a nice area, and all the staff were really nice as well, so it was good. Also, what I will say now is we didn't do any research before going on this trip, apart from like what I should be wearing when I go there. Obviously boys, it's usually a bit easier, but it is obviously mostly a Muslim country, so I didn't want to I wanted to dress appropriately. So other than that, we didn't do any looking into what to expect at all. So we had booked a tour. We also thought it was going to be a group tour, but we got there and it was just me and Craig with our own private driver, Mahmoud, and he was lovely, honest to God. He was amazing. He was just the kindest wee man ever. So yeah, it was really good. But like we knew about Petra. We knew we were going to the desert, but didn't really know anything about Wadi Rum. And we knew about the Dead Sea, and that was it. I didn't look into anything else. We just wanted to see what happened when we got there, which I thought was a really nice way of doing it, to be honest. Because we just didn't know what to expect in the slightest, and it was just such a beautiful place. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. So on our first day, so as I said, we arrived on the Sunday night. So on the Monday, we got picked up by our driver, our tour guide, Mahmoud, and we had a mini tour. He just drove us around, showed us a few points, and we also tried a traditional Jordanian sweet treat called kunafe, which is cheese with a sweet top with pistachios on it. Then we headed up to the north of Jordan and visited a castle called Ajlun Castle. We just walked around there ourselves and paid for a tour guide in that place, who was really nice. Man, he was really informative as well. So yeah, it had stunning views. It was right at the top of a hill. You could see across to like Israel and stuff like that. It was really nice. Then we came back down on ourselves and we visited a place called Jaresh. So Jaresh is known for its Roman ruins, which are really stunning to go visit. I highly recommend. We just got a tour guide when we got there, and he was amazing. He was so informative and so kind. Again, just like everyone we met on the trip. We got to see somebody make a camel in sand, so some sand art. Okay, now for the highlight of my trip. Okay, so lighting's changed a little because I can't believe I forgot to mention this when I filmed it earlier. It's just now that I'm editing everything together, I've realised I didn't even discuss this and I can't believe I didn't. How cool was that? I was in Jordan visiting some Roman ruins and I heard the bloody bagpipes. Like, absolutely no way. That is the last thing I thought was ever going to happen. Apparently they do little shows like that quite often. And I was just so happy that we were there to see it. I was just like, oh my god, crazy, they're gonna play bagpipes. Yeah, amazing. I can't believe, like, I forgot earlier, like, up there with one of the best things that I've ever witnessed. Like, it's random, which I like. It's the bagpipes, which I like, and you know, it's random again. It was just so cool. I mean, apart from the people who go there, but I don't think there's many people who can say that they've stood in like a Roman like theatre ruin in Jordan and listened to some guy play the bagpipes. Like, come on. What the hell? They were like, where are you from? I was like, Scotland! So, yeah. Amazing. Amazing. I can't believe we got to see that. And I can't believe we forgot to film it earlier. Once we left the Roman ruins, we left Jaresh, we went somewhere for some food, Jordanian food, and then we stopped off at a little viewpoint on the way back down to the hotel for the night. Day 2 was meant to be a free day in the tour, so we could have done whatever we wanted just by ourselves. We could have booked anything with anyone, but we decided to add on with the company we were already with just to keep it all the same. A desert castle tour, which was really good. It didn't take up very long either. It was only a few hours long. It will be longer if you spend longer there. But it was really cool. Yeah, so we stayed back. We were in the Corp Hotel again that night. That was our last night, so we're on to day 3, like full day 3. We left that hotel to head down to our hotel where we visited Petra the next day. So on our drive down, we visited a place called Madba, which is the city of mosaics, and it was so beautiful. It had such nice views. The mosaics were stunning, and there was actually a shop that our tour guide took us to, Mahmoud, and you saw some of the women sitting making the mosaics when you were in the shop. And then we went up Mount Nebo. It had stunning mosaics in it. It was just really nice, and it was really interesting. It had a lot of signs around for you to read. So we done that in the morning, and then we had a bit of a longer drive down because we were going down south. We also stopped off at the world's smallest hotel, which I wish I knew about because I definitely would have wanted to stay there for a night. It was too cool. Unfortunately, the owner, wasn't there. It would have been nice to meet him and talk to him. But yeah, that was cool. It had such nice views. And we also went to a castle close by there, which again I'll just write the name. Then went to Wadi Musa, which is where our hotel, the P4 Relax Hotel, was for the night. Well, we were there for 2 nights, sorry. But that was where we were staying to do our tour of Petra the next day. This is going to be a 2-parter, I think, because we do quite a lot over the next few days as well. Honest to God, the whole trip was just so packed with everything. Like, we just done so much, we tried so much. It was just really good. It was really nice. Yeah, like as I said, we didn't know what to expect at all. Went in with a total open mind, and I think that was the best way to do it. Really, like it was a really special place. The people everywhere were just lovely. So yeah, so I will tell you a lot more in the next video, my part 2. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll see you again next time. Okay, thank you, bye.